Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video like up. To understand the gravity of this question, we first must understand Mariah herself. She's not just another soap opera character. She is a survivor, a fighter, a romantic, a skeptic, a daughter, a lover, and a soul eternally seeking redemption. When Mariah Copeland first burst onto the scene in Genoa City, she was cloaked in secrets. Mysterious. Edgy. Some even called her dangerous. And yet, underneath all the sarcasm and mistrust was a deep, aching vulnerability. The kind that can't be faked, only lived. But here's the twist, she didn't start as Mariah, baby angel from Cassie Newman to Mariah, a tale of two lives. The actress behind both Cassie and Mariah, the incredibly talented Camryn Grimes, first appeared on The Young and the Restless in 1997 as a bright-eyed little girl named Cassie Newman, the long-lost daughter of Sharon and Nick. Cassie's tragic death in 2005 was one of the most emotional moments in YNR history. It shattered the Newman family. It devastated fans. And it felt so final, until 2014. That's when Camryn Grimes returned, not as Cassie, but as Mariah Copeland, her unknown twin sister. At first, Mariah was rough around the edges. Cynical. Misguided. She came from a troubled past, used as a pawn in a plot by Victor Newman himself. But soon, she began to blossom. She grew, she loved, and she evolved, brain layers upon layers. Mariah's complex legacy. Mariah isn't a one-note character. She's complex, flawed, and real. She has battled abandonment, wrestled with her identity, and fought tooth and nail to build genuine relationships, with Sharon, with Faith, with Abby, and most beautifully, with Tessa. Her journey has included everything from con artistry to kidnapping, friendship to family building. But one thing has remained consistent: Camryn Grimes' deeply human performance. She has infused Mariah with warmth and wit, strength and sarcasm, but also with an undercurrent of longing. That ache for home, for love, for a place to belong, it defines Mariah's core. So when she disappears from the canvas, even for a moment, it matters. Woman detective. The current buzz: is Mariah leaving? Now, let's address the elephant in the soap opera living room. Mariah has been noticeably absent from recent episodes. Fans have noticed. Theories abound. Some say she's headed for a breakup. Others whisper about a dark secret from a recent business trip. And many are asking the big question: is this the beginning of the end for Mariah Copeland? Here's what we know from the storytelling itself: Mariah has recently been under pressure. She's been emotionally distant, and something has shifted in her relationship with Tessa. There's been mention of something she's not proud of. The tension is building, and yet, in true soap opera fashion, no official announcement has been made. There's no farewell. No final scene. Just silence, but silence in Genoa City? That's never just silence. It's foreshadowing. A brewing storm. Mariah's secret. If Mariah isn't leaving, then what is happening? Let's speculate creatively. What if, during that business trip, Mariah encountered someone from her past, someone dangerous? What if she made a desperate decision to protect someone she loves? Or worse, what if she's hiding a betrayal? One so devastating it could blow apart not just her marriage, but her entire sense of self. Imagine this: Mariah caught in a web of blackmail, desperately trying to shield Tessa from the fallout. She's made mistakes before, but this time, the stakes are higher. Someone knows her secret. And they're closing in. The possibilities are endless, and that's what makes the "is she leaving" question so compelling. Because if she does exit, it could be as a hero, or as a runaway, or something much darker. Thread the Camryn Grimes factor, a star who stays. Let's shift the spotlight from Mariah to the woman who brings her to life, Camryn Grimes. Few soap opera actors have had the range and emotional depth to portray two characters on the same show and make them both iconic. Camryn did just that. She was only 6 years old when she debuted as Cassie. Over the years, she has grown in front of our eyes, not just in age, but in talent. Her performance as Mariah has been praised industry-wide, and she even took home the Daytime Emmy for Outstanding Supporting Actress in 2018. Off-screen, Camryn is open, witty, and beloved by fans. She recently became a mother, and while she has taken some short breaks to focus on her family, there's no indication that she plans to permanently leave the young and the restless so. If Mariah is missing from your screen right now, it's likely a pause, not a farewell. Orange Heart, the power of Teriah. Of course, we can't talk about Mariah without talking about Tessa and their groundbreaking love story together. Mariah and Tessa, lovingly dubbed Teriah by fans, have become one of the most significant LGBTQ+ couples in daytime television history. Their relationship has gone from turbulent to tender, from messy to married. They've faced obstacles, cheating, adoption struggles, trauma, insecurity. And yet, they always circle back to each other. So, for Mariah to leave now? It would feel like tearing out a beating heart. Unless, the writers are planning a storyline that forces the couple to confront a life-altering challenge, one that reshapes everything. A test of loyalty, forgiveness, and truth. Could it be that Mariah's recent distance is part of a long-term plan to deepen the Teriah arc rather than end it? That would make sense, and soap sense, at that. Speech balloon fan reactions, concern meets curiosity. Social media has been buzzing. Here's a look at some fictionalized, creative fan commentary to capture the spirit of real viewer reactions. Where is Mariah? I don't care if it's plot. I miss her sass and strength. Bring her back already. If Camryn Grimes is leaving, I'll riot. Mariah is the glue. Don't do this to us, YNR. This secret she's hiding better be juicy because this silence is killing me. What does that tell us? Fans are invested. They care. They need answers, and not just because they love a good mystery. It's because Mariah Copeland represents something real. Her struggles echo our own. Her growth feels personal. Her love story inspires. Let's explore somewhat. If the writers are laying the groundwork for a major Mariah plot twist to 1. The betrayal route. Mariah made a mistake, perhaps emotional, perhaps physical, on that trip. She's terrified to tell Tessa. When the truth comes out, it shakes their marriage. A temporary separation follows. Cue angst, redemption, and eventual reunion. 2. The blackmail route. Someone from Mariah's past re-emerges. They've got dirt on her, real or fabricated. Mariah tries to keep it from Tessa, but secrecy drives a wedge. Tessa investigates. The fallout leads to explosive confrontations. 3. The hidden heroine route. Mariah discovers something dark, a crime, a threat, a scandal. She sacrifices her reputation to shield someone she loves. The audience watches her unravel, until she rises again, stronger. 4. The vanishing act. Mariah disappears. Tessa is left with cryptic messages. A mystery unfolds. Is she in danger? On the run? In witness protection? It becomes a citywide search with a shocking reveal. In a show brimming with legacies, the Abbotts, the Newmans, the Winters, Mariah Copeland has carved her own path. She's not just Sharon's daughter. Not just Tessa's wife. She's Mariah, sharp-tongued, big-hearted, brave, and beautifully broken. She gives voice to insecurities. She shows us how it feels to be the outsider. She fights to stay true. And that's why fans care so deeply. Her absence, even brief, feels like the lights dimming on a stage we know by heart. There is no official confirmation that Mariah Copeland is leaving the young and the restless. Camryn Grimes remains part of the cast, and her recent absence is most likely part of a brewing storyline, not a send-off.